It did not start cold, it was born in fire, bursting from the sea with smoke, lava, and ash. A young island built by eruptions surrounded by waves warmed from within. But something changed. Over time, warmth disappeared. Ice arrived. And what was once a fiery rock became one of the coldest and harshest places on Earth. This is not myth, it's a real place. And the way it changed reveals something powerful. Earth never stays still. At the edge of the North Atlantic, a young island emerged. It wasn't shaped slowly by erosion or rivers. It exploded into existence, born from fire under the sea. This was Iceland, a child of volcanoes. Two tectonic plates met beneath the waves, collided, and cracked the Earth's crust. Magma poured out. Lava built land. Earthquakes shook the seabed. And above it all, a new island rose. The landscape was raw. Black volcanic rock, boiling geysers, steam vents, bubbling mud pools. It was one of the most active volcanic zones on the planet, and underneath the furnace never stopped burning. For thousands of years, Iceland stayed warm. Its coast remained ice-free even while other parts of the world froze. Glaciers tried to reach it but could not fully take over. It was the island of fire. Even in winter, steam curled out of cracks in the earth, or it was alive. But Earth was shifting again. The warmth that protected Iceland began to vanish. Around 2.6 million years ago, the planet entered a phase called the Pleistocene. Glaciers formed at the poles. Temperatures plummeted. The Ice Age had begun, and no land could hide. Snow started falling over Iceland. Not just snowfall snow walls, it didn't melt in summer. It built up year after year. Slowly, glaciers formed. Ice covered the highlands. Rivers froze, and fire got trapped beneath ice. The balance began to tip. Massive sheets of ice, some thicker than 2,000 feet, spread across the island. Volcanic peaks disappeared beneath white domes. Valleys turned into frozen tunnels. Even the ocean near the coast froze in some areas. The hot island had entered a cold prison. But Iceland did not go quiet. Even under the crushing weight of glaciers, volcanoes kept moving. Heat had no way to escape. Pressure built. When it was too much, it exploded. Eruptions tore through the ice. Superheated lava met frozen walls. Steam blasts ripped through the sky. These were not ordinary eruptions. They were some of the most violent seen on Earth. Entire glaciers melted from below in hours. Flash floods known as Jökulhlaups roared across the land, sweeping away everything in their path. Ice and fire locked in combat. One eruption changed everything. In the summer of 1783, the Laki fissure opened. For 8 straight months, lava poured out. Over 14 cubic kilometers of lava flowed across the island. But worse, it released 120 million tons of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. The result was global disaster. Europe was hit first. The sulfur haze blocked the sun. Crops failed. Famines spread. Around 20% of Iceland's population died from the eruption's aftermath. Even far away in India, monsoon patterns collapsed. It was a climate catastrophe triggered by a frozen volcano. That was just one event. Iceland has faced over 200 recorded volcanic eruptions since settlement, and the ice kept returning. Even today, this small island remains one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. Temperatures in certain areas have dropped below -38 degrees Celsius. The highlands are mostly uninhabited because conditions are too brutal. Snowstorms appear suddenly with zero visibility. Winds knock down vehicles. Roads vanish under meters of snow. Vatnajökull. The largest glacier in Europe sits like a frozen monster on top of sleeping volcanoes. It stretches over 3,000 square miles, hiding lakes, volcanoes, and lava beneath its icy skin. Underneath, magma still shifts. No one knows when it will erupt next. But it will. In spite of the cold life adapted, Iceland's people built strong turf homes. They used geothermal energy from the Earth itself. Today, over 90% of Iceland's heating still comes from the ground. The warmth never left, but now it's buried deep. The sun barely rises in winter. Days last just a few hours. But geothermal plants keep towns alive. Hot water runs through pipes under streets to melt ice. Greenhouses grow vegetables using underground heat. The people learned to live between two worlds above the ice below the fire. But even with all that adaptation, nature still dominates. Eruptions keep coming. Glaciers keep melting and refreezing. The cycle never ends. Scientists believe the island is still changing. Vatnajökull is shrinking, melting slowly. But that does not mean warmth is returning. It means another phase might be coming. Some warn that another eruption like Laki could strike again. And if it does, the world will feel it. Satellite images show deep cracks opening beneath the glaciers. Seismographs pick up constant tremors. The ground moves every day. It's not still. It never has been. Iceland is one of the only places on Earth where fire and ice truly exist together. No other island matches its battle between extremes. It wasn't just warmed and cooled, it was forged and frozen, torn apart and stitched back together. What makes it even more shocking is how recent this transformation is in Earth's timeline. In less than 3 million years, Iceland went from fiery new land to a frozen land of ice sheets and volcanic winters. And it's still not finished. The island keeps growing. Lava from recent eruptions continues to add new land. Glaciers retreat, but deep snow still buries entire regions each year. Some say Iceland will one day split in two as the tectonic plates drift apart. Others believe a supervolcano could rise. It's unpredictable. It always has been. This isn't just the story of a hot island that got cold. It's the story of a place that refuses to stay the same. It keeps transforming, heating, freezing, erupting. It's a warning that even the most powerful forces on Earth are never final. From lava to glaciers, steam to sulfur, Iceland's journey shows just how quickly the world can change. A fire-born island was claimed by ice. And even now, its heart keeps burning under layers of frost. It's not just cold, it's alive. It shifts every day, reminding us that nature is never done. Want more true stories that sound impossible but are 100% real? Then don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to press the bell icon because you won't want to miss what's coming next.